Welcome back to GoodKnit Kisses, and today we are going to bind off. We are going to pick up our work, insert our needle knitwise, and knit the first stitch and knit the second stitch. And after you have 2 stitches on your right needle, you're going to take the first loop and pull it up and over the second loop, and that binds off that stitch. And now we're going to knit another stitch, move it over to our right needle, move the first stitch over the second stitch like this, and that binds that off. You continue knitting the next stitch and then knitting the first stitch over the second stitch like this. You see how that, we're just using the tips of our knitting needle. I'm just trying to exaggerate it for you. So knit the stitch, pull it off, take the first stitch, put your knitting needle behind it, taking it up and over, and you can rub the knitting needle behind on this one and then pull it off. Knit the stitch, up and over, and bind off, and see how it's giving you this clean bound off edge here. And you're going to continue the whole way across your piece, binding it off as you go. There you go. Oops. If you use your fingers, that's okay too. I'm having an awkward time with the way I've got my camera. Whoops. Sorry, I'm having to adjust my camera. I'm just learning how to needle knit behind a camera here. I'm not doing very well. Okay. You're going to continue knitting and binding off and go all the way across to the end, and I'll meet you. Okay, I've knit my last stitch, and I've got this last one here, and you can just pull this on through and cut off the excess. Go ahead and leave yourself a nice tail. Pull that out. Got a nice bound off edge here, and weave in your tails and you are done. Thanks for tuning in to GoodKnit Kisses. Be sure and check out my next video on checking your gauge and measuring your gauge. Bye-bye and happy knitting.